Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
So each player is going to get their own player board. I'm just kind of showing here what it was. This will track your run scored in a game. This will how many games. If you win 4 games, then you're the winner of the game, if you will. What's going to happen here is every time a runner comes around to score back to the plate, it's regular baseball rules, you're going to get a run or point, if you will. So what's going to happen here is everybody's going to get a team of cards. You're going to shuffle these up, and you're going to draw 6 cards into your hand. The rest of these will go into your lineup, and your opponent will do the same thing. Now, if you got a card here that maybe you want to use, or a good defensive card or something, you can take one of your cards, and you can, if you want to, you can put it down here on deck face down. This will be a pinch hitter that you can have at the end of the game. And then you draw a new card, and you're ready to go to play. What's going to happen is that you're going to play, let's just say I play this card. It's a robot. He's up for a double, and he's a fast runner. So then what I'll do is I'll take one of my red guys. I'll put it here at the plate. I'm done. And then my opponent, who will have his 6 cards, will be able to play a card over there. Now, some of these will say, like, Quick Eye, single if versus cyborg. This is not a cyborg, it's a robot, so you might not want to play that right off the bat. Double play can remove up to 2. So you're always going to do what's here, the words first. It says cancel all hits versus natural, so maybe he won't do that. He's going to do his own double, if you can see here, and it'll be a slow person. So he's going to do that, and he's going to put a slow runner down, and that will be his turn. So now that it's back to my turn, what's going to happen is he didn't block my hits. I'm going to go ahead and do a double, and the fast runner will go there. Now, there's a little bit of rules for the different runners that you're going to have. You're going to have a slow runner who always goes 1 base at a time. You're going to have the average runner who goes 1 base at a time. Unless he's on second, then a single will score him. That's how he's going to be able to do. Then you're going to have your fast runners. They always get, when they're on base, 1 extra base. So if you hit a single, which is 1 base, this guy will actually go 2 bases and then score. So he's going to get his double. And then, let's say I play this clutch. It says clutch, single if base runner on second or third. So there is a base runner on second. It has a blue at the bottom to show it's an average worker. So he will get a single, and the fast runner will move 1 base. You always move the number of bases the batter does, but the fast guy gets an extra base. That will score me a run. Also, because of the little thing that's down here, the silver part, I'm going to have an average runner who will hit a single. Now, if you look down here at the bottom, it's going to say PH. That means he's eligible to have a pinch hitter. If I didn't want to play this card, I could discard it into my dugout, and I could play my on deck. That's what this card over here is for, but I did not do that. So that will continue back and forth until the end. When the home team plays their last card, which will be this team, I can either play this card or the top card on my deck to block it. Now, this will not go into my played cards. It'll go into my dugout, depending on which one I played, and I could potentially block it. He doesn't just get a free hit. Then what's going to happen is we're going to move into in-between games. So let's say I won this game. I would register that. All these would go back. Then I would count up to green. So I get 0, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 points in order to play. So this will kind of be set aside. And you'll have a number of these free agents that would have been face up from the beginning of the game. And I will have my 8 points that I have here on the green to purchase these cards. So like I have a 4, I could, if you look here in the red diamonds, how much it costs. So I could buy like this 4, and then another card would come out. And then maybe I would buy this. There's another 4 to make 8, but I could do a 3 to make 7. I could do that. Or if I have an 8, maybe I just want to buy this guy who's worth 7. You don't get change back. So I couldn't buy the 9 because it would be too expensive. So that's something you want in consideration. Now, when I buy these cards, so let's say I buy this card, they go right on top of my lineup. So they're the first card that's going to be available. So if I bought that second card, it would also go there. So me and my opponent both know that those are the first 2 cards I'm going to deal, and then the other 4 cards I will have in my deck. And that's going to continue on round after round until the game is won. Now, if you ever get to a point where the game is tied after regulation, then you're going to go into extra innings. So then what you would do is you would just draw 3 cards off the top of your deck, and you would play a card down. First person to score will win the turn. And that's how you play Baseball Highlights 2045.